The conclusion of the Lok Sabha elections decides the fate of thousands of candidates who entered the contest. More importantly, the counting day decides who represents us in Parliament. Let's take a look at how the counting of votes takes place. For the purposes of voting and counting, each parliamentary constituency is divided into assembly segments, that is, the assembly constituencies that will fall within its borders. Each of these assembly segments is divided into polling booths to allow voters to access them. Usually, counting of votes for a parliamentary constituency is done in one place. On counting day, the first type of votes to be tallied are those from the postal ballots. Certain categories of people who cannot travel to polling booth themselves can have their votes recorded through postal ballots. For example, soldiers posted away from the constituency, officials involved in the election process, and senior citizens above the age of 85 years. Counting of EVM votes comes next. For this purpose, the control unit of the EVM machines are taken out of the strong room in the presence of the candidates or their representatives. Once in the counting hall, the serial number and seals of each EVM are verified in presence of these representatives. Pressing the result button on the EVM displays the votes obtained by each candidate. This is noted down, announced, and uploaded on the ECI platform. Counting progresses in several rounds in the presence of the candidates as representatives. At the end of the counting of EVM votes, 5 polling stations for each assembly segment of the constituency are randomly chosen for verification with VVPAT. This means that the VVPAT slips for these 5 stations are manually counted and matched with the EVM result. There are also some other cases where VVPAT votes are counted. For example, if any EVM does not display the result, or if a candidate has specifically requested for votes from a certain polling station to be counted manually. If there is any discrepancy, then the result of the VVPAT slips is used. At the end of the counting, a final result sheet is prepared that contains results from postal ballots and each round of counting for each assembly segment. These are then consolidated to determine the winner from the parliamentary constituency.